Hello again, second grade. We've been doing some awesome subtracting, starting off with taking away groups of 10, then having to do a little bit of regrouping with taking our ones away from a two-digit number. And today we are going to dive in deep with taking away a two-digit number from a two-digit number. But we are going to focus on using our base 10 models. So let's take a peek at our learning target, and then we're going to jump right in and get started. I can subtract two-digit numbers using base 10 models. Now remember, when we're subtracting, what are we doing? We're taking away. Yes, we are finding the difference, okay? Is our answer going to be bigger or smaller than the number we're starting with? If we're taking away, we're going to a smaller number. Now, when we think about those two-digit numbers, remember that's going to have what places? A tens digit and a ones digit. So those two-digit numbers, they could be a 50, right? Or they could be a 32. They could be a 99, right? Or even a 10, okay? So those are numbers that are two digits. They have a tens digit and a ones digit. And we're going to be using our base 10 model. So friends, these are going to be your friends today. I really want to see you using these in front of you. If you are at home, if you have these in front of you, great. If you don't, you're using a virtual way of showing these. There's a great website I'll put up for you to use. But we want to make sure that we're using these, okay? Because this is a really tricky idea, tricky concept. We want to start with something that we have in our hands because it helps us understand it just a little bit easier. So we're going to be taking these, we're going to be moving them around, taking them away, maybe regrouping, you never can tell, okay? But as we start this off, we want to be thinking about what do we know, what are we trying to find out, and then how can we show that with our models, and then how can we put that onto paper form so that we can see what you did. So we're going to start off with a story problem first, just to kind of wet our whistle. Josie had 78 pieces of candy. She gave 52 pieces to her sister. How many pieces of candy does Josie have left? Let's take a minute and think about that. Josie had 78 pieces of candy. She gave 52 pieces to her sister. How many pieces of candy does Josie have left? What do we already know, my friends? She had 78 pieces. What else do we know? She gave 52 to her sister. What are we trying to find out? How many pieces does she have left? So before we jump into solving, let's go ahead and write that equation. How can we write an equation to match this story? You write the equation, nothing else yet, and then put a thumb in front of your tummy so I know that you're ready. What does this number represent? Are you adding or taking away? How many are you taking away? Where is your unknown in your equation? Okay, what do we have, friends? Tell me what we have. 78. Take away 52 equals, how does this match this story? This is the 78 pieces of candy she had. The take away 52 is she gave to her sister. And what is this unknown? What does she have left? What does she have left? A little question mark. All right, now I want to see how you might use your base 10 models to solve this. Now remember, my friends, yesterday we were taking away taking away one-digit numbers from our two-digit numbers, and so we had our models and we were taking them away. But the day before that, we were taking away our tens. So don't forget, we can use these, but we can use those public records to help us solve our new work. Okay, so make sure that you're keeping an eye on those to help you if you get stuck. All right, let's go ahead and get down and dirty. Where's your 78 in your model? How many tens do you have? How many ones? What are you going to do next? Can you explain what you've done so far? How does that show, or how does that match the equation? Where is your 78? Where's your 52? How can you find, or where can you find the number of candles that she, or the number of candies that she has now? Where are the candies she has left? Where would you put that in the equation? All right, remember, always feel free to pause us if you need to. Got a couple different ways of showing this work. Tell me what you did first. $70, $10, let's double check it. $10, $20, $30, oh, thank you for counting on, or counting with me. $40, $50, $60, $70, and then what did you do? $71, $72, $73, $74, $75, $76, $77, $78. Okay, and what is that in our story? 78 candies that she had. All right, and then what did you do next? How did you take away 52? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And what did you do next? Took away 2 more, so 52. Okay, 5 10s and 2 1s. And what did you notice? That's what you had left. And what did you have left? 2 10s and 6 1s. And how much is that all together? 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. How does this work, friends? Let's explain this thinking. We started with 7 10s and 8 1s. Took away 5 10s. Took away 2 1s. And what we had left was 2 10s and 6 1s. Right, so 70 take away 50 is 20. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, and then 8 take away 2 equals 6. Let's show one other way, and then we'll come together and we'll think about how these 2 ways are the same and how they're different. Where did you start with? You wrote a different equation. Tell me why you wrote a different equation. Oh, can you add to subtract? What did you add? 52 plus something equals 78. Okay. So the candies that she gave away plus the ones that she had left equal the total that she had at the beginning. Okay, all right, so what did you do first? You started with 52, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52. Okay, and then what did you do? You circled it, and you said 52, all right, and then what did you do? All right, you set another 10, which was 62. Another 10, 72. So you're counting on, okay? And did you do another 10? Why didn't you do another 10? Because another 10 would have been 82, and that's too much. You're right. So then what did you do next? You added 1. So if it's 72 here, what would you have done here? 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay, when you landed on 78, that's what you're trying to get to, right? So then where is your answer? Where are the ones that she had left? Where is that in the work? Ah, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There's 26 that you added on. So when you were counting on, you counted on by tens and then by ones, and you had 26 more that you added. What do you notice, friends, about these two pieces of work? They are both using our base 10 blocks, absolutely. What else do you notice? This one started with 78, took away the 52, and got to 26. This friend started with 52 and counted on 26 to get to 78. So where is the 78? I want all of you to look at your pieces of work. And if you're at home, I want you to look at your work. I want you to put your finger on where you see your 78 in your work. It's the 7 tens and the 8 ones. Okay, so the 7 tens and the 8 ones here. Where's the 7 tens over here? 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 ones. There's 6 ones, 7, 8 ones. Does everybody have 78? Okay, where's the 52 that she gave to her sister? Show me, point to where that is in your work. Some of you are pointing to the 52 that you took away with your base 10 blocks. 52, 52. Where is what you have left? Point to what you have left in your work. 26. There's that 26 that they added on. Why does that work? You're taking your tens from your tens, your ones from your ones. When we think about our part whole, we know that we can rearrange. If we can use addition to subtraction to help us solve subtraction. So both of those work. We're making sure that we're using that place value, aren't we? Knowing that our tens are worth 10 and our ones are worth 1. So we're counting on 62, 72, and then we're doing our ones over here. And with this, we're taking away our 5 tens and our 2 ones, remembering what place those are in to help us solve that, right? Let's go ahead and use what we know about this to help us solve this next one. Our next problem is 76. Take away 42 equals blank. No story this time, okay? How would you go about solving this work? Can you show me what you've done so far? Remember, we want to be able to explain our thinking. So where are you starting? And how did you show 76? What did you do next? What did you start with? Why did you start with 42? You can count on, okay? We're going to come together in just a few moments. Remember, at home, if you need to stop and pause us, please feel free, then start us up again when you're ready to see how we're solving. Okie dokie, let's take a peek. Starting at 76. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. How many tens is in 76? 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 sticks of 10, so 7 tens. Where's my 6 ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and what did you do next? Okay, so you took away 4 tens. Why 4 tens? Because in 42, there's 4 tens and 2 ones. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Taking away 4 tens or taking away 40. Okay, and what are you doing with your ones? Taking away 2. So take away 40, 41, 42. Okay, and then what do you have left? 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 3 10s and 4 1s. If I have 7 and I take away 4, what is that? 3. If I have 6 and I take away 2, what is that? 4. Okay, so then that 34, those 3 10s and 4 1s. 7 10s, take away 4 10s is 3 10s. 6 1s, take away 2 1s is 4 1s. But you use a different way of showing with those that base 10 model. What did you do to help you solve? Started at 42. Okay, and when you started at 42, what did you do next? What number were you trying to get to? 76. So you're starting at 42. You're going to add some more to get to 76. We don't know what we're going to add though, do we? All right, so you said, you know, 4 plus 3 equals 7. So 4 10s and 3 10s equals, you said 4 plus 3 equals 7. So 40 plus 30 equals 70. All right, so you're using those fast facts, right? Those facts that we know in a snap. And what else did you do to help you? All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 3 and 4, or 2 and 4 equals 6. So where is your 76 in your model? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. So then where is your unknown in this model? So we had 42 to start, 76 all together. Where is the unknown that we're trying to find out? Where is this? What you added to it. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That's in your model. We can add those 10s and those 1s. Does that look like anything else you've seen before? Yes, it reminds us of what we did a couple weeks ago, right? I'm thinking about that 10s and 1s chart that we saw before, right? Last a couple weeks ago when we had our 10s on one side and our 1s on the other. And then we have our 7 10s and our 6 1s. And that makes the number 76. Adding those to make it easier to subtract. Those are both fantastic ways to use those base 10 blocks to help you solve this work. Our exit ticket for today, before you go off and work on your own, is 84, take away 21. Remember, when you're showing your work, we want to make sure that we see where that 84 is, where that 21 is, that you're either taking away or you're adding to get, where you're starting to get to 84. However you choose to solve it, whether you're choosing to subtract it just like it's written here, or start with the number you know and add to it to get to the number that you add to it to get to the other, add to it to get to the other number that you know. To find that unknown is up to you, but I want to know what is going to go right here, and I want to see you using those base 10 blocks to help you solve it. And then you can do your independent practice. Remember to share your thinking and label your work.